I take this opportunity to welcome you to this function. We are having a contract signing ceremony for one of our flagship projects this financial year. And before I give you a summary of what is in these contracts, I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to government for giving Mukono affirmative action in terms of development projects. The people of Mukono, it's very clear that we aware all the people of Uganda really appreciation, because it's very clear that we are taking a substantial part of the national cake when it comes to business. I also want to specifically thank you, Madam and the Secretary, for your personal efforts in ensuring that we are part of this project. This procurement process started way back in May. The advert was run on 22nd May. And I'm happy that we have concluded the procurement process today. I have the pleasure to confirm to all of you that all the necessary procedures, the processes, the approvals have been done to see that we proceed with contract signing. We are having 3 contracts for signing today, but they are all for one project. There is one main construction project and the 2 supervision projects. The first one is the construction, and the project for which we are going to sign is upgrading of Ntenjeru Buule Road phase 2 to bitumen standards. And Madam RDC, another secretary, together with the chair and members, I take the opportunity to introduce to you the contractor who satisfied all the necessary requirements to be awarded this contract. The authorized representative of China Railway number 5 Engineering Group Company Limited is here in person. May I request you to stand with us. So that's the head of the company called China Railway number 5 Engineering Group Company Limited, whom we are going to sign with the agreement to construct this phase 2 of this road, which is 10.5 kilometers. The contract sum for this work is 32 billion 513 million 196,962 shillings. And this is VAT exclusive. The contract duration is going to be 18 months. And we are going to count those months from the time we sign the commencement order. From this function, we are going to give some bit of time for some preliminary arrangements, and then the project engineer will formally sign a commencement order to signify the start of counting the 18 months, which should be very soon. And I think for purposes of the stakeholders here, I think those are the key pieces of information regarding this contract. I've told you the contract sum. I've told you how long the project is going to take. For those ones who are technical, it's going to be an ad-measurement contract. What is that? What is ad-measurement?
For ad-measurement contract, it means that for every work to be paid, we have to measure it. It's not a lump sum. So if you have sent the contract, you have told us, we shall not just pay this amount of money. For somebody to qualify for Sarah 5, we shall be measuring what he has done, and it is what exactly what we pay for. That's what it means for measurement.
Another key term, another key aspect of the contract we are going to sign is that these people can ask for a 30% advance if they fulfill the conditions of the advance. So that is China Railway. China Railway number 5, Engineering Group Company Limited. Now for this kind of work, it is supposed to be supervised. And as you know, the district may not have the capacity to do thorough supervision of these works. So we have contracted a company called Hersun Consults Limited. Now their work is going to be to supervise China Railway in all aspects of what we require China Railway to do. And the authorized representative of that company is also here in person. May I request you to stand up, sir. So that is the one going to take the task of ensuring that China Railway fulfills every bit of the contract we are going to sign. The amount contracted to Hersun Consults Limited is 1,039,010,000 shillings. And this is VAT inclusive. Hersun is complaining that it should be VAT exclusive. It's VAT exclusive. So the amount of 1,039,010,000 shillings is VAT exclusive. Now the contract period for this company is 36 months because they are going to supervise China Railway for the 18 months China Railway is going to be on the road, plus 18 months of defects liability period. So they are going to be with us for a total of 36 months. Again, we shall count these months from the time we sign the commencement order for China Railway. The third company we are going to sign with an agreement is a company that is going to give us consultancy services in the areas of environment and social safeguards on the same road. Again, this is a specialized service where we sought consultants to do this work for us. They are going to specifically be looking at environment and social safeguard issues to ensure that they are fully compliant with. The cost of this contract is 897,090,000, which is VAT exclusive. And these ones, we are contracting them for a period of 21 months. Again, from the time of commencement. ECOSERV, the authorized representative of the company, is also here. May I request him to stand also? So that's the person who is going to head this service. RDC and other secretary and chairman, the process of selecting this service providers was really hectic, and I want to congratulate them.
Our Chief Administrative Officer, Mama RDC, the Under Secretary, Chairperson, and let me build on the protocol which has been established by our CAB. Madam RDC, I want to join CAB in thanking the contractor. As you have heard, it was so competitive. Equally, I want to thank our supervision consultants for also emerging the best, both for ECOSERV and Hersun Consults. Madam RDC, the CAB asked me to give what we expect. He has already told us that the project will be for 18 months. In brief, this work, as you are aware, we have utility services along the road. So it will be the task of this contractor to ensure that all these services, electricity, water, telecom, they are relocated. Then, in terms of the size of the road in rural sections, we shall have a carriageway of 7 meters, then shoulders of 1.5, and then we shall have open drains in the rural sections. Then when it comes to the urban sections, we shall have a carriageway of 7 meters, then shoulders of 1.5 on either side, and on that way we shall also add on 1.7 meters as walkways. We want to promote non-motorized transport in our urban sections. And also, notably in the urban centers, we shall have closed drains. These trenches along the side, they will be closed. Then Mama RDC, another important thing is that in the urban centers, we shall also provide street lighting, solar street lighting, such that our people can be able to do business in the night. You know, we have been telling us that night economy is very important. So we have taken that. Then another thing, when it comes to the civil works, we shall be doing drainage works, whereby we shall be having maybe concrete pipe culverts. We shall be also providing in our road service ducts where we can pass our cables for water, for electricity, for future. And then in swamps, we shall have box culverts. And then along this drainage, the drains which we have said open drains, we shall also do stone pitching. We shall not just leave them to a road. We shall do stone pitching on our sided drains. And then the pavement layers, we shall be having them. And most importantly, we shall have the surfacing will be asphalt. shall be finishing our road surface, just like this road near us. And then when it comes to other aspects, the ancillary works, we shall have also road signs. You know, safety is very important. We shall have to provide signage on our road. Then we shall also do road marking. And also in steep areas, we shall have to provide guardrails. So, Madam RDC and our chairperson and our undersecretary, that is briefly what we expect after the 18 months.
Yeah, again, as we know, right now we are currently on the first phase, and we're very lucky, and the government gave us the second phase, and for this second phase, we shall continue to put our efforts on the ground, and also as we promised before, we shall keep to provide more job opportunity to the young people and create more chance for create more business with the local community. And we thank you again for the RDC and for the call, for the undersecretary, and give us this opportunity again. And thank you again.
Madam RDC, Madam Undersecretary, RDC Chairperson, the cow, invited leaders, invited guests, the media, and all protocol observed. We at Hersun Consults, this is a moment for us to join this team here in signing these contracts. We thank the procurement teams, we thank all partners that were involved, and we thank the government for entrusting us with this role. I take this opportunity to congratulate our fellow contractors, China and our colleagues ECOSERV, also emerging victorious in these tenders. As Hersun Consults, our role is very clear. One is we are representing the client, Mukono District local government. We are representing GKMA on this project to ensure that the project is delivered timely and cost effectively. That's our major role on this project, to make sure that this project is delivered on time and at the feasible cost. This we promise that we shall deliver as part of contracts, and we shall also ensure that we work with all the stakeholders involved. We know these projects, you can't implement these projects if you don't engage all stakeholders at the different levels, right from the LC ones along the Ntenjeru Buule Road to the councillors. Transparency and accountability, and also timely reporting. This rhymes actually with the core values of Mukono District local government, and we shall ensure that we follow those values as this project is being implemented. There is a lot involved in this technically, and we shall ensure that there is transparency. Information will be provided where timely, so that people know how money is being spent on these projects. Social and environment safeguards team to ensure that on this road there are no issues of accidents, no issues of grievances have to be managed timely. Those ones can't be avoided, but we shall ensure that we work together and ensure they are managed. Ladies and gentlemen, these projects don't just represent infrastructure development, but also they give hope and transformation. And as the consultants, we want to make sure this is achieved. We have to make sure that there is mobility at the end of the day, because we are here to stay. We shall use these roads. We shall ensure these roads are done according to the designs. And these roads will ensure reduced travel times in these areas. So, on behalf of Hersun Consults, we again thank the government for entrusting us with this responsibility, and we ensure that we shall deliver this project with excellence within this 6-month period. And ladies and gentlemen, together, let us build this infrastructure for our people with pride, for the generation today and the generation to come.
The Undersecretary. The GAO, the district leadership, political side, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here to present ECOSERV. ECOSERV was given an opportunity to support the project in ensuring that the environmental and social aspects are properly taken care of. First of all, let me thank Mukono District local government and the Ministry of Kampala, the Metropolitan Affairs, for giving us this opportunity to participate in this project activities. Our main task as ECOSERV will be to ensure that the project is implemented in an environmentally and socially responsive manner. We have to ensure that the contractor or the project activities comply with the national legal and policy frameworks on environment and social, but also, given that the project is implemented or is funded by the World Bank, we have to ensure that the project is implemented in line with the World Bank environmental and social safeguards requirements. Specifically, we look at 3 main areas. We look at the social aspects. I'm sure the local leadership is interested in the local content. So we shall be looking at the local content. We shall be looking at the labor requirements, voluntary settlements, privacy management, and so forth and so on. We shall also be looking at the health and safety to ensure that no accidents happen on the project, because this project is supposed to leave the communities better, in a better condition or in better conditions, or as they were but not in a worse condition. The other main focus will be on the physical environment, and under physical environment we shall be looking at a number of things like water, air quality. We do not want the project to lead to serious particulate or dust pollution, so we shall ensure that the physical environment or the requirements under the physical environment are complied with. And we shall do this in collaboration with our client, together with the supervising consultant, but also most importantly with the contractor who will be undertaking or executing the activities. And our work, our scope, the time scope, of course, is from the time or from the design reviews. We shall be looking at the design reviews to ensure that the designs are environmentally and socially responsive. We shall be also participating in the land acquisition activities or RAP implementation. I'm sure the RAP must have been prepared, so we have to ensure that the RAP preparation, the RAP implementation complies with the recommendations within the RAP, but also within as per the national requirements. These contractors, of course, will have to acquire auxiliary facilities like caps, like material sources, and so forth and so on. So we must participate, we're going to participate to ensure that all those are done in line with the contractual and legal requirements. We want to ensure that at the end of the project, the communities are happy and the client is happy. So we promise and commit that the project will be implemented as designed and planned. Thank you.
Names of Kabali Jeremy Chimera, the District Vice Chairperson Mukono, Secretary of Finance, Planning and Administration. We are so glad as a district that we are reaching this greater milestone in the development of our area. With sincere and great thanks to the government of Uganda through the Greater Kampala Metropolitan Area Urban Development Project that we are receiving the second project, or that would be the second phase of the Ntenjeru Buule Road. We really thank the government for that offer. These projects are in billions of money because the second project is in 38 plus billions for the main contractor, then the 1 billion for the supervisory contractor, then the environment, some good money. Really, this is some good investment within our district. Serious investment within our district. So, as the leadership of Mukono District politically, we are glad and we are happy for those offers. And we are looking forward to receiving more and more of these projects, because these are not for us as the political leaders currently. These are projects that are going to offer services to the people of Mukono today, tomorrow, and for the next years to come. When we are long gone from this political career, doing other things in our country. We thank the Undersecretary who has done a better job to see that these projects kickstart and go on in our district. We thank the Undersecretary because at least I've seen a few of the things you do physically and those you do from the other side that we don't usually recognize, but we thank you for the efforts you're doing for our district. Yet you're not alone in this area. We thank you so much. The contractors, we congratulate you that you are the successful people in this area, China Rail 5, and Hersun Consultants plus ECOSERV. We congratulate you upon receiving these contracts. Our request that you do what exactly you requested to do when applying for these jobs. We clearly put out the main contractor. I clearly heard it from his speech. Mr. I don't know the name, but the emphasis on 2 points. This speech was so short, but he put across 2 points, and that's the second interest we have in these projects. Business and job creation within our areas. He clearly said it, minutes. He has it at the back of his mind. Please, where need be, please employ our people. From professional, semi-professional, and largely casual workers. We don't see a need of you importing in casual laborers from other areas. Yet in those areas you're going to work in, therefore we can do those small things. Women holding those flags, I don't think they need any professional things. So please, we largely emphasize that point. Since you mentioned it yourself, business and job creation within those areas.
The resident district commissioner, Mukono, the chairman LC5, Mukono, chief administrative officers, chief administrative officer with our technical team from both Mukono District, local government, and my colleagues from the ministry, our political leadership. I saw the chairman Pata around. Is he still around? Very smart. Thank you, with your colleagues. Our contractor and the consultants, we congratulate you. I want to thank God for today, a day when we are going to witness the signing of the remaining section for Ntenjeru Buule Road, where we handed over a smaller section. Now we are going to witness the contract signing for the bigger section, which is over 10 kilometers road. I congratulate the two contractors and consultants. I listen to you. How usually I don't give the contractor and the consultants opportunity to speak, because I don't want them to speak beautiful words, and then when it comes to delivering, we start fighting with them. I've listened to you. I will only be satisfied when I see what you have spoken being implemented on the ground. China Railway number 5, we handed oversight to you. I'm yet to go on the ground to see whether you are doing us good work. I told Cow I wanted to go today, but we delayed our program for today. But I'll see. Maybe during the festival period, I'll get a day to come specifically to Mukono and reach the site of Chisakombe, which we have advertised, Buule and Ntenjeru Road. Someone talked about Chetume. I also want to reach that site so that I am convinced that when we put a slaughterhouse there, it will not be a white elephant. And then, on top of that, Cow, we have finished designing Chigombia Center Road, which is 8.4 kilometers. And we need to finalize and advertise for construction works. We have also finished designing Nakayaga Seta Kayanja Road, which is 17.4 kilometers. My engineers should come and harmonize with you, Cow, such that we plan the time for advertising. But as we advertise, take note that you must work to earn that money, because this program is for results. If you have not earned the money, there will be no money to pay the contractors. And therefore, there should be no reason why we should advertise when you have not earned the money, because that is how program for results works. I welcome you to GKMA. And the GKMA, where were you before, Cow? Kabramaido. This place is a different place. It has a lot of pressure. It has a lot of stress. So you must prepare yourself for the difficult task. The deputy Cow knows. When we want you in Kampala, we want you. When we want you in the field, we want you in the field. When we want you to meet some more assignments within a scheduled time, you must. And I'm sure you have already started it with the assessment. Make sure your staff take the assessment exercise with a lot of seriousness, because the results is what makes you earn money. Your predecessor must have told you that. Today, I am happy in Mukono Mukono District, because I am seeing sign of seriousness. Chairman, when we started, it was in this council, my RDC still remembers. Your council chased me out with the World Bank team. And I said, if Mukono thinks that they don't need this project, We have many more areas where we can work. But your chairman came to me very early in the morning and said it was not council decision, and under his leadership, they were ready to work with us. And from that day, I accepted to work with my team and ensure that Mukono District local government is not left behind. Why? This program is the first major program under Office of the President, focusing on Greater Kampala metropolitan area. How you were saying, you have given the consultants, the contractors, work, supervision consultants, because we don't have capacity. I want to assure you, government of Uganda, Greater Kampala metropolitan area has capacity. It is just a matter of us organizing ourselves. Why have we given work to these consultants? Because government is looking at supporting the private sector and making sure that the private sector builds capacity. There is job creation for the people of Uganda. If we had not given these people job, these young people would be there on the streets planning criminal activities. And we want you to be the ambassadors of government. These projects, RDC gave me a copy of the manifesto, and how big interest in the manifesto. Because this is the commitment government is making to deliver services to the people of Uganda. When I was looking at the projects under Mukono, I see here, even Seta, Namiyango, Sonde, Junction is there in the manifesto. Chigombia, Seta Road is there in the manifesto. Jokers, Weyugerere, Jokers, Namamve, Mukono UCU is under design. Chisakombe is there. Yes, it is here. Chisakombe Swamp Crossing, 2 kilometers. It is there in the manifesto. All this work we are doing is there under the manifesto commitment. When you look at this book, big interest. Whatever we are doing is in the manifesto. It is in the National Development Plans 4, and we're trying to realize Vision 2040, moving from peasantry to middle income status. This infrastructure, roads, are to enable people take their products to the market. They are not put there for people, again, to turn them as a way of creating trade disorder. These roads are to enable people take their products to markets and improve their livelihood. Businesses by the roadsides enable people who have properties, and even the property value increases. And this program is intended to create jobs. How make sure when these contractors are working along each road, how many Ugandans are being employed there and are able to earn a living? Let's document it, such that tomorrow when we talk about the impact, state, I remember the infrastructure that was put during colonial period. You will see trees being planted. And even when you are pedestrian walking, you are moving under this bright sun, you are moving where there is at least some shade. China Railway, fifth group, you already know that you are supposed to make sure during the mobilization period, you fulfill all the requirements. Now that this section of road is attached to the previous one, I am sure you're not going to have a separate campsite, but you will create shade, rest shades for the what? For the workers. And you ensure that the workers' safety is key. And when you are on ground there, make sure you control your workers. They can interact with the communities. Let them not go to the extreme. So that the program has negative impact on the communities. We do not want to hear that. And I am happy, under this GKMA program, we have not had very serious cases of violating the rights of the communities. Manage the workers well, we are ready to move with you. This period for mobilization, we don't expect China Railway Fifth Group to take very long time. Because they did mobilization, they did clearances before, and now they understand the process. What we want to see that they have delivered in the shortest possible time, and they have done good work that is acceptable to us and the communities. And of course, we look forward to coming back to celebrate as we commission the project after successful completion. I want to say we are in this critical period. Where are the people from the sub-counties? And the town council? Stand up, I want to see you. You are the town clerk, and the other one is the sub-county chief. Don't, first remain standing. Don't, you are ladies. And I want to tell you, and the gentleman, ladies are supposed to make sure that you deliver, don't sleep. I am speaking, I started as a sub-county chief. I did that work for 10 years as a sub-county chief. And I never slept. It is what has brought me where I am today. So, do this work with passion. When you have challenges, reach the cow. You are the cow's eye on ground. When you don't do your work well, people all attribute it to President Museveni. They say His Excellency is not working. When I don't work, people don't look at me, they look at the President. And you people, Chairman was saying, I am doing this work with passion, and yet I am not a Muganda. The mayor of Nansana said I am Namutebi. Atejajawa, Yaja Kampala, Eda, Yeyasika, Mukampala City Council, Health Inspector, kuva mu mikono y'abachi abazungu. Owulidde. Tata wange yaja Buganda ng'alina emyaka 4. Yakulira wano Buganda Mutungo. Ate nze Buganda ngitegeera bulungi. Manyi gye twava. Twali tusula wabweru nga tukuba engoma. Mu kiro abantu nga beebaka mu lusuku ate nga bakuba engoma nti amasasi tegabakuba. Olwaleero eddembe gye tulimu tetugitsula. Nga mulabye muzeeyi yakoze omulimu ali kumpi kujja wano, temumwerabira abantu b'e Mukono.
The second phase, 10.5 kilometers from Ntenjeru town. So this road is 18 kilometers. So we want to thank the Ministry Kampala and the Greater Kampala metropolitan area.
Ugandans are known for corruption. You are always corrupted. I can't even say you, but we are always corrupted. Because the Bible says, man meets where? Once. That is what the Bible says. Isn't it a different translation? Is it how we are supposed to survive? Why can't corruption end with me? Why can't it end with you? You were youth as he is. He was telling me, Madam RDC, there is something that I'm dreaming about. If you can only help me to reach my dream, I can be having peace at my heart. So I was showing him a young guy like him. Why can't you assist these young brothers of mine to start such a project? Or why can't you work with them? Because there is nothing that is hindering them to join you and work together. Why can't you help a soul that is dying with lack of a better road, with lack of a better facility? Because you are the consultant, you are not doing what is required out of you. The China 4 is doing nasty and work with is not required. We are sacrificing the quality due to money. I just imagine, I saw $1 billion and above on you. It is 1.039 on you. That is not little money. It's not because you are the one who read higher books. It's not because that you are connected to someone. It's just God's grace that you got this contract. I heard you were 15 or 13. Can I say, inside your heart, you feel you are the best? Can you think that there is someone who needed this work than you? Can't you use it as an element to push you to other projects? You're working in Chira, you're working in Mukono. Mukono is higher than Chira in GKMA projects. What is that is going to push you, the Hersun, to get more projects under GKMA? Don't you think when you do the best, we can recommend for more projects? Kindly, let's do the needful. If it means planting trees, let's see trees planted. If it means interacting with people, community involvement, let's see that meeting happen. Don't form the meetings when the meetings have not even started. When you've not started the meetings and you formulated the minutes, because we're full of corruption in Uganda. We are the ones that are corrupting the Chinese companies. Madam Under Secretary, in Mukono Municipality, because I supervise the whole district, I appreciate the Port Rossi for the work that they are doing. It's very, very good work and commendable. But along the way, there is something that the consultants didn't see. Engineer, I think you've seen that. Along the unique garments, the corner that connects from Kamefare Market to Nalukenge Building, joining the rise to Albert Cook, and again the road that goes to Nabuti. There is no a bus can service that corner. You just go with a YY bus to do it practically. It cannot service that junction. Even a single truck that comes from Nabuti loaded, finding a single truck that comes from Kamefare Market and a taxi from unique garments automatically expect for an accident. Just get to know some lorries that are loaded with the stones from the quarries that MCs are moving town, the breaks. I went there and halted that activity, that construction there, because I would think we need to expand on the other side, because the land there is totally our land as government. It is a reserved land for the government. So, how is the design in the junctions in Guinea? Ntenjeru, Buule. There are some 2 or 3 major junctions on that road. We need to see, because at times our usual roads are wide. When you come with your designs, again you narrow in the junctions. I kindly request we go and see these designs before we say that that is the design that the consultant gave us. Because it is something that is pissing me off for a person who read books not to see the areas of interest as we are making designs. We are looking at money and we are not looking at the critical areas. So kindly, we are looking forward to getting a better road. As government people, we are here, we are waiting for celebrating getting a black road in those sub-counties. And we are here to implement the manifesto of our principle, the principle of the NRM party, and the owner, the vision bearer of the mighty manifesto. And this is the manifesto that we are talking about. Which manifesto, even up to now, is looking at extension of the roads in Mukono District. He didn't even sit there and slept on job, thinking that these people did not support me, so I'm not going to add them in my manifesto. He thought about you. He added Mukono District roads in the manifesto. He's talking about the facilities, utilities in Mukono District, even though our voting level is not wanted. So my humble appeal to you is, the beneficiaries out there, the beneficiaries that are seeing me over the televisions, should look critically and pay back. Kaboka muwala. In Uganda, kaboka muwala na mutebi. Kaja kajude, kagenda kakozechi. And akuwa, wowa. If someone gives you Chinese, if someone gives you, you are supposed to give back. If you marry a wife here in our culture, when she goes to her parents, you're supposed to send stuff to the parents. And when she's coming back, they send a hawk to the Moko, to the son-in-law. That is the Kabokamwala. And on that day she has come back, she's supposed to slaughter that hawk and cook it for you. Now you are eating from the sweats of your parents. Because you gave to them, they're supposed to pay back. So Uncle Senton, Uncle Jerome, Kabo Kamwala, as you are looking for votes in your constituencies, look for your votes. We shall not come for you, but for the first seat. Kabo Kamwala, he has given us, and we are supposed to pay back. Ntenjeru town clerk, Kabo Kamwala. We need results in the box. Mpata. We need results in the box. It's not a must, but it's self-explanatory. It is self-explanatory. You are reducing on the distance, coming to Mukono, jam, poor working environment. Previously, people wouldn't even want to leave Mukono to go and work in Mpata. But what is going to hinder parish chiefs to go and work in Mpata when they stay in Mukono? Because the distance is shortened. What What is it that is going to hinder business there? Even the values of land, the plots of land, health workers, the environment is going to change. So, Madam Under Secretary, we are looking forward to seeing more projects being commissioned, like the Kanama Hotel, Amenda Chigombia. It is even late. Kindly, even we wanted to start before even we go to next year. Kindly, you submit and she signs. She's here waiting for you to submit. You submit, she's ready to sign. Even the one of Satan, Nakayaga Tukayanja, she's ready to sign. Don't delay Mukono, because you never know. Your second or third act might come from Mukono. So don't race, because you're going to introduce Kuyanjulira wali callers. But when you delay, so kindly help us sign the project and we see Mukono rising for the better. I thank you and I empower you to do the best what is required out of you. We shall be happy and we shall always recommend you for more and more projects. For God and my country, I remain Hajjat Fatuma Ndisaba.